Judges, chapter 18. In those days there was no king in Israel, and also in those days the tribe of Dan was seeking a place of their own where they might settle, because they had not yet come into an inheritance among the tribes of Israel. So the children of Dan sent 5 men of valor from their territory in Zorah and Eshtaol to spy out and explore the land. They said to them,
"Go, explore the land."
So they came to the Ephraimite hill country near the house of Micaiah and camped there. When they were near the house of Micaiah, they recognized the accent of the young Levite. So they turned in there and said to him,
"Who brought you here? What are you doing in this place? What business do you have here?"
He said to them,
"This is what Micaiah did for me. He has hired me, and I have become his priest."
So they said to him,
"Inquire of Yahweh for us, so we may know if the journey we are making will be successful."
So the priest said to them,
"Go in peace. Yahweh has approved the journey you are making."
So the 5 men left and came to Laish. They saw the people there living in safety, in the manner of the Sidonians, peaceful and complacent. There were no rulers perverting the territory or using coercive power. They lived far from Sidon, however, and had no treaties with the Arameans. So the spies returned to their brothers at Zorah and Eshtaol. Their brothers asked them,
"What did you find?"
They said to them,
"Let us move against them. We have seen that it is truly a fine, rich land. Are you going to do nothing? Do not hesitate to go, so we may enter the land and possess it. When you go, you will come to a complacent people, living on a spacious land. For Yahweh has given it into our hands, and it is a place where nothing upon earth is lacking."
600 fully armed men of the tribe of Dan then set out from Zorah and Eshtaol. They went up and encamped in Kiriath Yearim in Yada. That is why they call that place Mahane Dan to this very day. It is west of Kiriath Yearim. From there, they passed through the Ephraimite hill country and came near the house of Micaiah. Then the 5 men who had previously gone to explore the country of Laish said to their brothers,
"Do you know there is an ephod, other household gods, a carved image, a cast idol in these houses? Now what do you think we should do?"
So they turned in there and came to the house of the young Levite man at the house of Micaiah and greeted him. The 600 fully armed men of the tribe of Dan stationed themselves by the entrance to the gate. Then the 5 men who had previously explored the land entered there and took the ephod, the other household gods, the carved image, and the cast idol. The priest stood at the entrance of the gate with the 600 fully armed men. When these men went into Micaiah's house and took the ephod, the other household gods, the carved image, and the cast idol, the young Levite Micaiah, employed as his priest, said to them, "What are you doing?" They said to him,
"Be quiet. Do not say one word. Come with us and be a father and a priest to us. Which is better, for you to be a priest to the household of one man, or for you to be a priest to a tribe and a clan in Israel?"
And the priest was pleased. Then he took the ephod, the other household gods, the carved image, and the cast idol, and took his place among those people. Then they turned away and left, putting the little ones and the possessions in front of them. When they had gone some distance from Micaiah's house, the men who lived near Micaiah were called together and overtook the men of Dan. They shouted to the Danites, who turned around and said to Micaiah,
"What is the matter with you, that you have called out your men to fight?"
So he said,
"My God, which I made, you have taken, and the priest, and you have gone away. Now what more do I have left? So how can you say to me, 'What is the matter?'"
The men of Dan said to him,
"Do not shout at us, or some angry men just might attack you. then you would lose your life, with the lives of your household as well.
Let's go.
The Danites went on their way, and Micaiah, seeing they were stronger than he, turned and went back to his house. So they took those things Micaiah had made, and the priest who had belonged to him, and set out to Laish, to a people peaceful and complacent. They struck them with the edge of the sword, and burned the city with fire. There was no deliverer, because it was far from Sidon, and they had no treaties with the Arameans. The city was in a valley near Beth Rehob, so they rebuilt the city and settled there. They called the name of the city Dan, after the name of Dan, their ancestor, who was born to Yisrayl. However, the name of the city formerly was Laish. There, the children of Dan set up for themselves the gods. Jonathan, son of Gershom, son of Moshe, and his descendants were the priests of the tribe of Dan, down to the day of the land's captivity, around 721 BCE. They set up for themselves the God which belonged to Dan, who had made it, throughout the period that the house of Yahweh was at Shiloh.